people believe that if you're in your 20s, you're still young, you are privileged, like you should date as much people as you can. Like I've been in a company of ladies that believe this is okay, like it's a norm, but for me it's a deal breaker. Hi everyone, hi, welcome back to my channel. Greetings to you all. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. This is a place you would love to be. Do well to subscribe. And if you're an old subscriber and you're a returning subscriber rather, thank you so much for coming back. I love you. So today I want to discuss on a question someone asked me, and you know what, there are times I've been in a conversation with my fellow ladies. I hear them make such kind of assumption or maybe say some kind of things regards to this. So I felt it could be this could be an avenue to answer a whole lot of people's question in one video, right? So before we go on, I want to introduce myself. I am Ella Obans, the CEO and founder of the very best writing and personal development academy known as Vita W. So let's delve into the video. I'm going to read the question first before we go on. So she said, "Hello dear, is it normal not to have a toaster anymore? It has been a year now. Even though I am in a relationship, I still crave for it." Okay, I actually laughed. About this question because I felt like it's not something that should bother one, even though it should. But to another extent, it shouldn't. Now, let me give you first the answer I gave to this lady and my reasons for giving her this answer. This lady is a high-profile lady to a very good extent, and she's into the business that doesn't give her the luxury of time to go out, go to seminars, go to master classes, programs in the church, which I have severally told her about it. You need to get a life there. This business is not just what you are here to do, right? You need to go out there, socialize. You don't just have to go out only when someone is taking you out. That's the guy she's dating. Now, this is not me trying to demean the position or the role of the guy she's dating. No, but I love this this time I usually share with my fellow ladies. I love women so much, and I love men as well, but there is this time we go out, we share things, we laugh. I have this friend, though she's married now. I love her so much that whenever she's around, even my family knows, they'll be like, "You are never this vibrant, you were just moody, and suddenly this lady just came in and everywhere lighted up." Like, it is that way. We are just that way. We are just okay that way. Like, we get along so well. So the same thing with this lady. I get along with her, but because of distance, it doesn't just flow all the time because we only get to connect whenever I'm in town. So I told this lady, one of the things I told her is, I understand that you crave for someone asking you out, someone actually is chasing you, calling you, and you don't have to pick the calls. You know, this lady thing, right? But first of all, you are already in a relationship. Yes, you are young. You have to understand that any relationship you are in and you still feel like being single, any relationship you are in and you still crave another guy's attention, like you want to get another guy's attention, you want another guy to pursue you, like you need to go to another guy, you need to review that relationship. I don't think you should be there, because any relationship that have lasted more than a year, I believe you guys must have built a very strong foundation. Now, most people believe that if you're in your 20s, you're still young, you are privileged, like you should date as much people as you can. Like, I've been in a company of ladies that believe this is okay, like it's a norm, but for me it's a deal breaker. You're a guy, you're a lady, you're double dating. It's not about biblical stuff. Like, it's not right. Whatever you carry to relationship, that you will carry. Whatever you tolerate, whatever you practice in your relationship, you are most likely going to also practice in your marriage. I have checked it. I have seen people, it reflected in their lives. So this is how you should do it. When you are in a relationship and you feel like you needed to get a life, get friends, make friends, right? Make friends. Find good friends, friends of like mind, friends who have similar value as you. Don't just go there and start looking for another guy's attention, because one thing about cheating is that it makes you not enjoy the moment, because you are always conscious of what if the other person calls, what if the other person comes, what if the other person wants to see me, what if I don't know how you guys do this relationship thing, right? But for me, double dating is a no-no. Like, it's not a good thing to do. I don't know whosoever it is that encourages young people to date more than one person, because you're not sure if this one is going to be sure. So see, if you're not ready, if you think this person is not the sure person for you, kindly leave that relationship. I have done that. And I'm not telling you to be me or just do what I did. I'm just telling you the truth. You have peace of mind. You can enjoy your life. You can be friends with people and not feel guilty and not feel less. Because it's so, even if the other person is cheating, you rather leave them than cheat back at them, right? So I told the lady about this aspect. review the person you are dating and know if he really worth your time, or you are just managing him and waiting for the good person or the one you will keep when he comes. Because one thing about life is that if you hold on to something, see, you hold on to something, you are holding it like this, your hand is closed, it's not going out, it's not coming in, nothing is coming in. But the moment you leave it, your hands are open, so that even if you want to catch another thing, you see, you can catch another thing and it's closed. Until you let go of that one, that's when you can get another one. That's just life. I'm using my hands to give you an instance, and that's how life works. So if you think that relationship is not working, sis, please just let go of that relationship, right? So the next thing about this lady is that she rarely go out. Like I've told you, she's a very busy person. She rarely go on seminars. Myself, I travel a lot. I go to programs, either I'm invited or I'm attending the one I paid for. So either church events, secular event, not secular like party, like other events that concerning life that are not spiritually based, like we're not going to read Bible there. So and this lady is not in any unit in the church, any group in the church. I've already told her. This is part of the things we discussed, and I know she's going to be watching this video now. So I told her that you are in the church, like we grew up together. I grew up with this lady, so I know how we used to be active in the church activities. I told her that this is not an avenue. You have not outgrown being in choir, you've not outgrown being in the sanctuary cleaners. Like she used to be someone in sanctuary cleaning, she used to be in choir, she used to be in other activities. Like get a life and start living that life. Don't box yourself, don't try to stop yourself, okay, because maybe you're in a relationship. Because all these things are what makes you lonely, and those are the things that begin to remind you that, oh, you are not, other guys are not asking you out. And another thing about this lady, I've made mention that she's not going out type. Another thing is that she's not active on social media. She only comes to social media to post a picture once in a blue moon. Like when I say once in a blue moon, it could be only let me say after 3 months, on a Sunday after 3 months, and she'll now post a picture. That is not wise. If you want to be seen, post your pictures. And myself, I'm not posting my pictures because I want to be seen. Like I write and I have to show up. But those are one of the things that exposes you to people that you are going to like or maybe want to interact with. And one thing about life is that if you're in a relationship you are comfortable with, the relationship is healthy for you, and you're seeing it going to somewhere you are hopeful that this is what you wanted, then and you feel like, okay, I still need to mingle with others. Now you don't have to mingle with just anybody, because you needed a company when your partner is not there to call you, or maybe you guys to chat. The best thing you can do is to make profitable friends, not necessarily people that are going to ask you out or maybe take you out. I have so many people in my field. I have people in my niche. I have people with the same belief as I am, and you know what, we talk, we joke. I don't even feel but I know what I want. I know the kind of people I want in my life, so I cannot just get into a relationship with someone because I needed to be in a relationship, right? So yourself, you have to understand this. You need to get this, that you need other friends. I have male friends that are there's no strange attached to it. They could call me, I want to make mention of, but I want us to understand that one of the reasons I need you making this video is that your life as a lady does not only revolve around getting married. Get this, sis. I need you to get this. And if you have a sister, please share this video with her. You're a guy, you're a lady. If you have a sister, share this video with her. You are not just on this earth to get married and give birth to a child for a man. That could be part of the reason why God created you, to become a helpmate to someone, but that is not the ultimate reason why you were created. God created you to fulfill a certain purpose in this life. You are born into this life not just to get married. You're born into this life to fulfill a purpose, and most times you begin to feel lonely because you've not discovered your purpose, or probably you've discovered your purpose, you've not launched into it. And I've told us time without number, if you follow my write-ups on Facebook, you're going to learn that purpose is not fully formed. You don't have to know everything from the beginning, you just have to walk into it. So you could be in this lady's shoe. Maybe you do not have time, your job does not give you time, or probably you are dating someone and in your area everybody already know that you are dating a certain person, or probably you are the kind of person that is not so open, you don't greet people, you don't even laugh with them, so everybody assume, oh, this person could be betrothed, that's why they always close their face, like they're always mean. Sometimes people mistake me for that kind of person, because I'm always minding my business and I'm always focused on what I'm working on. So you can always mistake me for that, but when you come around me, you're going to realize that I'm that lively person you can always relate to. So far, your head is correct. Like you have something tangible to talk about, man, you're going to enjoy my company. But if you're that kind of person that is asking me, how was your night? What did you eat? Man, I don't have time for that kind of discussion. So this is not about me. It's about us ladies, right? So you are here on earth more than to get married, more than to be ruled by a guy. And your self-worth should not only be weighed by the number of guys that are calling you, by the number of guys that are asking you out, by the number of guys that are stopping you, by the number of guys that are taking you out. Like, that's a mess. Do you know that fly easily perch on dirty things and on sheets, like on faces? So that's to tell you that when guys are not coming too much, it does not mean that you are not a high value woman. It means that it has to be someone of a certain caliber, because you are no longer just an ordinary lady or just any lady at all. So that is why you must discover your purpose as a lady, because that even a standpoint of you easily understanding and knowing who in particular is that person you are meant to spend the rest of your life. So just like the lady, you have to intentionally review yourself, review the relationship, what kind of relationship it is. Is this something you need to end and focus on other things in your life? That's number one. Number two, are you so much boxed in your work that you don't even have time for yourself, not even on Sundays? Try to go out, sis. You are earning money, you are not wearing good clothes, you are not feeding yourself well. Now, this is not me trying to tell you to live above your earnings or live above your savings, what you have left, because a wise man only spends what he has after he has saved, right? So you have to review all these things. Tell yourself the truth. Like, you're not coming to give me a result of what your life is all about, but the moment you understand, you will easily know how to run your life, right? You also have to understand that Sunday services is not, Sunday is a social, church is a social gathering. It's not just a place you go to worship God. Like, so many people worship God in their house. I know a few people that do not go to church, and these people are very vibrant Christian. No, I'm not encouraging you not to go to church. But when you go to church, there are other factors why God made it so. Why He instructed us not to neglect the gathering of the brethren. Because when you go, your soul is lifted, your eye is open, your mind is renewed. So when you go there, don't just box yourself. You sit down in a place after service, you carry your bag and you are leaving. No. Try to relate with people. If they're sharing biscuits, collect and eat. I know you can afford biscuits and more, like you can afford a warehouse of biscuits, but there is love in sharing. There is love that you collected a stick of biscuit and you shared it with someone, or probably you collected someone's own and eat. I know I am not so good in this aspect, but people like collecting what I have in my hands, and I feel this sense of acceptance giving to people. I love giving, actually. If you know me very well, I love giving. Once I have, I'm going to give, or once it's prompted in my spirit to give you. So this lady also is well known in her area as someone who is in a relationship. So please, if you're in a relationship, stop looking out for guys to ask you out, because guys do not like competition. They do not like competition. Guys, am I making sense? I know. So please, if you're in a relationship, stay in your lane, right? Just look forward to making friends. Make friends with ladies. Go out. If you're posting your pictures, or even you want to get out, even being active online does not only entails posting pictures. It could be you going to platform where people of like mind like you are found. I love group chats because I go there, I play around, I express my intellect, and people tend to come to my inbox. I like the comments you made, I like the kind of person you are, I would like to connect with you. Now, this is not me trying to head over heels like, oh, people are running after me. No, it's trying to show that I have values, and I share my value, and people are appreciating it. And I love connecting with this kind of people, except they prove otherwise, like they are not there to connect with me. I've connected with lots of people. I've gotten opportunities with lots of people because of what I've written, because of my comments, because of how I related with them online. So if you want to get active online, please find a group chat where it's not those ones you catch cruise. Like, cruise is good, or me, I like catching cruise, but don't overdo it that you almost forget that You're also looking for high value people, because one thing about building friendship and building relationship with people is that it might not entirely profit you today, but your children, you are going to give birth, you're going to have siblings, people are going to come from you are going to have co-workers, people that are going to work for you. If you're someone like me as an entrepreneur, so imagine that someone says, I work for this person, and because of your influence, because of the relationship you have with them, they were able to get the opportunity they seeked. So intentionally plan to build relationship both with male and female. Okay, so I believe you got value and you've understand that life is not all about, as a lady, your life is not all about get married, get wooed by guys, and your value is not only weighed by the number of guys that ask you out. You are a high valuable woman as far as you know, and as long as you understand that it's not about looks, it's not about who is talking to you, it's about what you have to give. So far you have how valuable things to give and you know what you have, you're definitely going to become. So I believe you understand that your worth is not determined by the number of guys that ask you out and how often they ask you out, right? Your worth is determined by what you have inside of you, what you have to give to the world in order to make it better. Because that was why you were sent on this earth. There was a problem you were sent on earth to solve, right? And also, I made mention of the things that could possibly limit you. I made mention of the need for you to socialize, join your church units, the one that interests you most. Serve God there. You're going to also find this sense of belonging, because every human being wants to belong somewhere. They want to feel welcome at least one place in their life, in their lifetime, aside their family. Also, a contributing factor can be spiritual. There are people that are manipulated spiritually, that they could be veiled, that people can barely see them. So it's good you have a relationship with God, because you can easily figure out if some things are natural and when they are not, so that you will equally fight it spiritual, because it's not physical. Also, I want to add that if you're in a relationship, it's more advisable to keep it on a low level. It's okay if you love public display of love. I do not like it mostly in the earlier stage of relationship, right? But if that's what work for you, go ahead. But preferably, in order for you to know whether it's going to work or not, don't start publicizing or already doing the job of a fiance and fiancé when you are not engaged yet, when you are not sure about the relationship. Now, I'm not asking you to double date, but I'm trying to let you know that it's okay and it's very important to keep it private for a certain time frame until you are sure that this is what you want and this is going to work out. Because so many people end up announcing their relationship, telling the whole world, and it ends, and they find it so difficult to maybe cut off from the toxic relationship or maybe leave the relationship, because so many people already know that this person is the person they are dating, right? So preferably keep it on a low key until you are very sure about the whole process. Then you can
as well tell the world. Myself, I love telling the world about something like relationship because I love human and I love making them feel special, because really anyone I accept into my life, whether be it male or female, they are so special to me. So I don't just say it to them, I like to show it in action, so that they know that they are truly people I treasure. So I hope you got value. Do well to subscribe to my channel.